Team Fortress 2 is a free-to-play, objective-based multiplayer FPS where players choose as one of 9 classes to play as, each with different loadouts that they can customize from weapons they have unlocked that are specific to that class. But I shouldn't have to tell you that. If you're watching this video, I know that you already know what TF2 is. One of my favorite maps in this game is the Capture the Flag map 2 Fort. The theme of this level is having 2 opposing bases, separated by a bridge with a roof covered in the middle. The emotional tone of this level feels very warm and casual. 2 Fort only has one playable objective on this map, and that's capture the flag, or capture the intelligence in TF2's case. The map is completely symmetrical on both sides, with each base being the exact same. There are multiple routes to the intelligence room from one side of the map to the other. The player can go through the bridge and up the enemy stairs. This is the most straightforward way to get there, and you often see frontline classes like the heavies and the medics storming the base through this route. Alternatively, there is also a tunnel underneath the bridge that can lead into either base, and is generally well covered, as no one can see you once you're in there unless they're also going through the tunnel. The tunnel can be risky as it is very close quarters, so if you're caught out by a few enemies while playing as one of the classes with lower health, it can be a quick death. You often see some of the sneakier classes like Spy trying to make their way through this tunnel, or close range classes like the Pyro. Engineers will often also set up turrets in these tunnels as well, because by the time you round the corner and notice one, it may have already killed you. That is, if the engineer isn't just sitting in their intelligence room. Classes with high mobility are able to climb on top of the roof of the bridge, such as the Scout with his double jumps, or a rocket jumping soldier or demo man. This route is the most direct and fastest way to the intelligence, but is also the most visible and one of the most risky, as a competent enemy sniper can kill you in one headshot, and you have to pass through the room right in front of their spawn. I think 2 Fort's symmetry works to its benefit, as the map is simple enough with both sides being the exact same, and that makes it very easy to pick up and fun to play. As with every TF2 map, there are health and ammo pickups in specific locations throughout, with several locations in each team's base as well as the underground sewer tunnel. These affect player behavior, as they are often where low health players retreat to, sometimes making their pathing predictable and punishable. The map is not that large compared to other maps length and width-wise, but the complexity of the bases with the different entrances and rooms still makes it feel large. The middle area of the map is often where much of the fighting takes place, with both sides having balconies that snipers will shoot at each other from. Snipers can also shoot people coming out of the base, but the roof that covers the bridge protects from snipers, as well as the tunnel underneath. However, if one team ever successfully pushes into the other base, most of the fighting will shift to where that is. If the team is distracted, though, it can make it easier for a class like the Scout or Spy to sneak in and quickly grab the intelligence from an unexpected route. Overall, this map often feels very hectic in a good way, unless the player is dedicated to defending the intelligence room, in which case it becomes very quiet. Both teams' snipers will be focused on shooting each other from their respective bases, while more closed-in parts of the map feel very close range and intense, leading to a diversity in gameplay depending on where you are in the map. This gives the player a lot of options on how they wish to play the game. I think this is attractive for a lot of players, as even people who are drawn to vastly different styles of gameplay can enjoy this map. This map is very easy to learn because of the symmetrical nature, with an easy concept to grasp as having 2 different bases, or 2 forts rather, with each side wanting to get to the heart of the other one to capture the intelligence and return to their own base to score a point. The layouts of the map are very easy to understand, as there are signs pointing to where the intelligence is in each base, so as long as you know how to find it in your own base, you can find it in your opponent's. Also, if the player just strolls into their base and pushes forward, they will naturally be able to find the room no matter which path they take, provided they don't get killed. This is probably my favorite map in TF2 because of how accessible and casual it feels, while also having a lot of room for depth. I often find myself playing this map on community servers for hours at a time, not taking the game too seriously and just having fun while practicing my skills.